Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Masters Manila 2017. Now, there is a game in progress right now, but that is not the one we're going to watch. We'll make sure we're watching something from the beginning. EG and Faceless seems like a good one. I did actually catch OG and MPs, and that'll be a spoiler for me, and I don't want to do it, but EG Faceless, I don't know anything about. So we'll download it now. Excuse me if I do make some slight eating noises, because a dude's gotta eat, bruh. But we will do that. And in fact, let's go back here and we'll go. I need to rename it. Okay. Update. Almost finished. Come on. This will be the only game I cast for the night, I think. Is my... No, my audio is working. God. Oh god. For a second I couldn't see the levels. And I thought I wasn't getting anything. Cool. I'll change my hotkeys in just a tick. We're going to get into it. Okay.
EG's turn to ban.
That's not what I wanted to put in. There we go. Oh.
Dire team ban.
Okay. So, start off, EG versus Faceless. People are going to say that is a seriously one-sided game. EG's got a lot of victories under their belt, but Faceless, you can't count them out by any means.
Dire team ban.
To give my... I'll save my prediction, I guess, until the draft. Obviously, EG's got some seriously big names. I'm actually not sure who that stand-in is. Good one, Charlie. Good research. But that's okay. So,
Dire team pick.
they know IO is a very strong crit hero, and of course Dark's here, very good on Universe. First pickup, Treant Protector, very strong in the current meta.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Just even with the nerf to the Nature's Guise bash. Someone's suggesting I cast. Clockwork and Shadow Fiend picked up very quickly. Interesting. Treant Protector, I guess. Clockwork might be a bit of a counter to Treant, but nothing that big. Probably more of the comfort picks or looking for an overarching strategy. Puck, interesting choice. Has been seeing a little bit more gameplay lately. Almost certainly going to be on Sumail, that playmaking mid hero. I can ban another hero popular in the meta,
Turn to ban.
and Warlock definitely popular in the meta.
Team ban.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining. EG's turn to ban.
So, I'm not sure if that actually
10
is
seconds
Ice
remaining.
Ice Ice,
5 seconds remaining.
but we might just call him Ice Ice Ice.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of research on the other monitor here. Okay, Sven, definitely an Arteezy focused bans for those two. And also, looking like they want to prevent lots,
10 seconds
especially with the Sven, they want to prevent the team fight follow-up. Already, Treant and Puck, they have some seriously strong, but none of them individually are game-winning. Sven especially, and Lycan to a lesser extent, is one of those heroes that will take advantage of the Treant and the Puck. They're trying to take those sorts of heroes out of the pool that will win them the game. Disruptor
10 seconds
on
remaining.
the side of Faceless.
5 seconds remaining.
Apparently
Reserve
OG newbie game starts. Lifestealer. Now here's the Arteezy hero. A very nice combo with the Puck. Also combo against Clockwork, Shadow Fiend, and Disruptor. That Rage is just going to be able to burn off anything they throw at him, walk right out of the well, might be able to walk out of the static zone, we'll be able to walk out of the field as long as they don't combo something absolutely frame perfect. And he makes a mistake. Okay, Weaver.
Turn to pick.
This is probably the black hero with jabs on Shadow Fiend.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Second last pick for Evil Geniuses. Let's see what's grabbed. Running through a decent amount of their time on EG's side, thinking about this second last pick. I don't think it's a universe puck. It is possible, and Zai will be on the trend, so they're probably looking for a Sumail and a crit hero. No real targeted bans for Sumail this game. There's the crit hero. This one will almost certainly be well, it will be targeted for Sumail. Unless he's on the puck. I don't know, I'm not sure.
10 seconds remaining.
So it might be universe. Might be a universe pick.
5 remaining.
We'll have to see, I guess. I think they both have a pretty decent chance
Reserve time.
playing it. Although I think it is more of a Sumail hero. Okay, so they're targeting out
Turn to ban.
Universe. It's probably going to be the Sumail on the puck. That does make a bit of sense.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Alright, just having a big bite of a burger. Okay, so this stand-in must be Ice Ice Ice. No way, no other way you would ban a brood mother. So that solves that.
10 seconds remaining.
Definitely a nice Ice Ice pick. Other. And Faceless Void is going to be the Universe hero. I really like this combo, but he is going to have to get some absolutely flawless engagements with that Chronosphere. Basically all of his team, especially the main damage dealers, Life Stealer, and Pug, need to be in relatively close range to be able to get their spells off.
5 seconds.
If he is managed to get someone on the edge and allow Lifesteal to wail away with Phoenix's Supernova going at the same time, that's going to be an extremely destructive team fight winning combo. Though if Disruptor isn't caught in it, he can just throw a field in and kind of push Void out. I'm not sure whether I like this pick in this game. But Universe is arguably one of the best Faceless Void players on Earth. We'll see what happens. Last pick coming out for Faceless. Possibly looking for I'm not sure if Ice 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 will be playing the Clockwork or not. They've almost certainly got their black on Weaver and jabs on Shadow Fiend. Nuts will be playing the Disruptor. Maybe XY is the Clockwork. It's either XY or Ice Ice. They're either looking for a position 3 or position 4. Their lanes are quite good. Okay, that's gonna be the... Not even sure. Let's have a look, I guess. Ice Ice will be playing the Clockwork. Jabs on the Weaver. So black is on Shadow Fiend? Yeah, okay. Mixing it up a little bit.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Come on, Nuts. There we go. Alright. We are ready to get into game 1 of EG versus Faceless Manila Masters. Unfortunately, I think I'll only have time to do the first game casted tonight. I might go on tomorrow and do the second and third games. tomorrow the day after, but it's just the fact that I don't have time and I'll need to be at work tomorrow, which is no fun. My god, universe, where'd your nice void skin go? No, that's showing my void skin. Okay. Nice. Big spender.
Just from playing, what?
Now I don't want audio, but we will use who's actually the observer for this game, who was observing, but we will thank you very much, whoever it was, because I will make use of you. Alright. Jabs is going to be going... No, surely not the mid lane. No, he was just sitting around there with something. Dire team still sitting in their base. They head out now. Now, I did talk about predictions a little bit earlier on, and to be honest, I am favouring Faceless a little bit more. It will very heavily depend on the quality of the chronospheres and the ability of the Weaver and Shadow Fiend to get... There's a taunt coming out from Arteezy on top of the rune spot. It'll depend, yes, on the ability of the Weaver and Shadow Fiend to get far in lane. No sort of rune shenanigans going on here, just a solid 2 for 2. Zai starting off with that Nature's Guise, and Orb of Venom looking to be a sneaky tree at the start of this game and hit some people in the head. It does look like it is going to be an aggro tri-lane for the top. We'll see how that goes for Universe on the Void. Shadow Fiend versus Puck should be actually quite a nice Shadow Fiend favoured lane. As long as he's able to get a good amount of last hits, which Black, we know he's good at it. Okay, Universe actually is going to have to be a little bit careful. That damage over time from the Thunderbolt will take him down. Ice in the off lane, similarly, against the Treant, the Lifestealer, and the Phoenix is actually facing quite a tough lane. Will possibly rotate in the jungle. Action in the top lane a little bit. Now, Universe coming to contest the pull, it looked like. Now, this is actually going to drag that range trip away. That's quite important. A lot of XP going to be denied. Ice trading hits with Arteezy. Not at all. Well, why that's... Okay. Radiant just got... Oh my god, Jabs. I didn't even see it happening. So sneaky. Not staying in lane. Like your general position 1 or 2. But looking around, interesting play. He's opening up the map a little bit. This top lane for this Faceless Void to be around for lots of XP. But as I was mentioning before, he's going to have to be a little bit careful. As soon as more levels come up in that magic missile, he's no longer going to be able to escape the damage. He'll be stunned for too long, and he'll have to take it all. Not to mention that, but the Thunderstrike is going to do multiple ticks that aren't going to be able to be time walked out of really easily. Black on 13 last hits. Getting a lot of souls. Gonna throw some right clicks out Sumail's way. Uphill miss. Does he have the race? Good dodge by Sumail. Probably would have gone down there. Nice read. Oh, pause coming out from Sumail. Is salving up and will be fine in that mid lane. All right, we've got a DC. I knew there were a couple of technical difficulties going on, especially in the NP versus OG match. Hopefully there isn't that level of, or that duration of pause coming out, but yeah, I guess. Zai with an invis rune coming into the mid lane. This might be very significant. If he is able to land a good hit onto Puck, who I do not think has a ward in the mid lane. Clockwork looks like he might be denying a stack here. Jabs still shuffling around, not actually staying in lane. Good pick on the Radiant Courier though, is delaying Puck's bottle by a decent bit. Further inspection, no, there is not a sentry ward in the mid lane able to spot out Zai. So he's going to be able to walk right up to those trees and smack Puck in the head. And maybe first blood will be able to be drawn. Alright. Zai keen to go because we know he's sneaking around. Gonna walk right past, maybe not looking for gank onto the Puck. He's just gonna go right past. We'll find Jabs though in the jungle. Gonna be leeching some of this last hits. It's leeching some of this XP. Probably is gonna hit him just to deny that clarity, being a big pain. Oh, that tree hits hard. Jabs, you gotta get out of there. The bottom lane, Ice is gonna get his lane away by a stack. First in the top lane is doing alright level wise. Not doing that bad, especially compared to Clockwork. He's about half a level behind Clockwork. Well, Nuts gonna see each other in that top rune. Rune does end up being bottom, I believe. River will end up picking it up. Zai coming up into the top lane. Have a look, he's not in tower vision. Getting a bit close to it. Staying sneaky. Gonna look for a bash up onto one of these heroes maybe. No, okay. Nature's Guise is broken. I don't know if they scouted him out. Smell in this mid lane heavily losing in terms of net worth and probably XP. Yes, oh, by a large margin. Jabs is going to be kind of sneaky, sort of a jungle weaver. Interesting idea. And he is going to be taking the Radiant large camp. Arteezy though sitting second on net worth, farming away quite nicely with the help of his supports in lane. Ice and Jabs sitting around. Aggressive, but will decide not to. Big stack in that hard camp next to the lane Might look for black to contest that at some point using these shadow razors. Yep, Observer knows it. It's a big one. Ice is going to deny the stack, maybe. See if he ends up blocking it. In fact, he pulls his own creeps into the stack to deny Arteezy a little bit of farm. Good idea. First blood is picked up though on the disruptor by a nice rotation from Puck, and it looks like Disruptor was quite far forward and possibly trying to get something out onto Universe. Arteezy trapped in the cog with Ice though. Zai's coming up from behind. It's going to hit him. Ice will just TP out and will not be able to get anything though. Ice is going to get into the lane. Get some of this XP that no one else will be getting otherwise. Green lost its.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hey, Vengeful Spirit, the only one top. Looking like the dedicated safe laner game. I might be showing my ignorance here. I was not aware that XY was usually the position sort of one farmer. Maybe it's a mix up for this game. I'm not 100% sure. Smoke coming in from Black and Nuts from the mid lane. They're gonna find Crit, who's just gonna soar away. Black's gonna be revealed, but Nuts is still under the smoke. Zai is gonna scout Black out, and Nuts, they see him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Try and get a field up on the Phoenix behind the tower, but even still, diving it would be pretty dangerous. Unfortunately, a bit of a failed gank, committing a lot and sacrificing some of Black's farming time in the middle for a wasted rotation.
Radiant
So,
structures are fortified.
well played by AG for playing safe around that and scouting it out. Punishing them for wasting time. Radiant, first tower of the game, does go down to XY in the top lane. Making sure to
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Alright. I'm gonna report that my stream is actually of a low quality. Whoops. Right. Alright. I might have to. Push this out a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. Just some technical issues. Sumail will commit a Dream Coil, but Clockwork will get away scot-free. Still no kills happening around the map, just the one tower being taken down. Black sitting on a decent chunk of farm here from all of his mid lane farming. Go for ice, sitting around the bottom lane. Good line though. While jabs. Oh, no jabs. My bad. No, XY. XY is going to be wow, I got this whole thing wrong. Oh no. Scans have come out from both teams onto that dire ancient, possibly looking for a stack or looking for the bottom push, signs of bottom push. Arteezy also been gathering a lot of farm. Now does have the armlet completed. RTS, not RTZ. Interesting. Quite a force to be reckoned with. ISSI is very deep. Zoning out the cause. Looks like everybody is down bottom. Oh no. The crit. Your Uber has arrived and it is a giant fiery bird. Lifestealer pops out right in the middle of the cogs. Wasn't expecting it. He tries to hook away, but isn't successful and gets burnt down by the ray. Magic missile out onto Arteezy. Will be okay though. And they are cutting down the trees so that Zai can't walk past. Very smart. I like it. Jab's sitting quite low after Sumail getting a bit of harass off. He's gonna jaunt forward but not find anything. He's gonna get out. He is trapped in the river though. Ice will stop the chase. Signs he can't get him. Risky play, ends up getting away with it. Yuma's gonna go back top, get that farm. Looking to pick up the Vlads next. It's gonna help the team a lot, especially Arteezy. Ice pops the dust, expecting Zai to be around, not quite. Very odd sort of setup to this game, like an elongated laning stage. Black though, I think he's definitely picked up the Dragonlance and is now hitting from a mile away, going for the BKB next. Yeah, just taking down that bottom tower. Bounty going to XY again.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Smile now with a Veil, going for the blink next.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A lot of Dire heroes sitting around this mid to bottom lane, invading the jungle. EG are going to respond by just saying, okay, we don't need to be here. We'll take your top lane. If you want to be in our jungle, we don't need it. We'll go into your jungle. And that's exactly what they do. Blightstone and Armlet on Arteezy does make taking towers pretty easy. Universe though, still has been no Chronosphere usage. Static Storm comes out, Chronosphere, very good use, but actually Arteezy was caught on the side. That was actually not a good use at all. Fly is going to be brought down inside his Supernova, and it looks like they'll get a 3 for nothing. Oh, very good dodge by Sumail. They will get a 3 for nothing trade, as well as a mid tower. This is what I was pointing out towards the start of the draft. They needed to be so careful with these Chronosphere placements, and even a couple of units out of place, and it just locked Arteezy in place, and he wasn't able to do anything. Just got bursted down by this damage from the Shadow Fiend and the Weaver. Shadow Fiend didn't even need to commit his ultimate there, and was still taken down. Also, Weaver quite good against the Phoenix, able to get a couple double strikes on that egg is very important to winning those team fights. That if that supernova goes off and is comboed with anything else, could be bad. So it looks like almost all of the ultimates were committed on the EG side, but they still walk away with nothing and lose the tower. It is looking a little bit grim for them, but they're not out of it yet. Arteezy hasn't hit his strong point, and they're definitely going to be better at taking the pickups with these carrying vessels for the Lifestealer with the Phoenix or the Puck, or even the Faceless Void actually. Granted, it's not very much. Clockwork using the hook shot to secure a last hit. Hashtag worth. Unsure who Black killed off there. Killing off the Faceless Void. Just guess he wasn't able to get away in time. Shadow Blade on Black now. Very strong. Okay, it was definitely an ultimate committed there. Maybe he stood on top of him and nuked him to death. But another good kill, and EG are going to start having to play a lot smarter and a lot closer together if they want to turn this game around. Lifestealer will be headed into the hand of Midas now at 17 minutes. Very interesting choice from Arteezy. They're saying they need to bring this along, they need to draw this game length out, and they're just going to try and play a little bit more passive until they can do that. That's the hand of Midas is going to definitely increase his farm, although it is a very late pickup. Entire Dire team is smoked. They do destroy the ward, giving it away a little bit. Oh, very good stun onto Puck. And there's a Static Storm to follow up will just make sure he goes down. Very well executed by Faceless.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Faceless this game, just playing very good, very fast, and close the spectator box. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading chat. And I'm still on the last hits and denies. Oh my goodness. It's not good. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Well, maybe it was good that I didn't look at the net worth graph, because it's starting to look grim for the side of AJ, and very nice for Black on his Shadow Fiend. Very good blink, interesting blink forward with the Lifestealer bomb inside, going onto Universe. Now I'm going to bring him down. Fights on two fronts here. Fly going after the Disruptor, who will get away only just though. EP back to base. All in all,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
do end up getting the kill on Ice Ice Ice. Actually ended up screwing himself with the cogs.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Really needs a 4-staff ASAP. Stun onto Arteezy. Are they going to look to turn onto XY? Any counter initiation? No, there's no counter initiation here. Oh, jabs with the Aghanim Scepter. I didn't even notice. That just turns the whole thing around. XY is now on full health, full mana. He's fine. He doesn't care. That was very important, though. That was the first reveal. Tower is very low. Going to get denied out, possibly. Zai, though, caught with the hook shot. And the deny from the mid tower. Roshan going to be picked up by the side of Dire. Now with all of this minus armor, they are going to be able to chew through it like nobody's business. Puck's going to look for the look for it, but not going to get it, and someone's going to be sent back home. It's Universe.
A golden thread.
Vengeful Spirit heading to look, definitely heading into more of a core role. With jabs on the Weaver, playing a support. Zaya sitting in trees off to the side. Puts a ward out behind. Sneaky. Gonna get a vision of this entire thing happening. But with Sumail's coming up. And Lifesteal is inside. Blink forward, come out. He's gonna pop out, get a kill. Ice Slice is gonna bring himself into the fight. Ultimate gonna be off from the Shadow Fiend. Not hitting Arteezy because he's in the rage, but now the rage is worn off. He is in a serious case of the hurt. Does have armor toggling and he's doing well. Will XY be brought down? Armor toggling on point. No. He is going to be absolutely obliterated, and still Faceless don't lose anything. This is not looking good at all for the side of EG. I've just heard tell that OG Newbie is actually going to be live soon, 7 minutes. So if this game is looking completely one-sided, we might jump away. And let's be honest, that's kind of what it's looking like. Good Chronosphere by Universe, committed to just to get the kill on the Shadow Fiend, but he hasn't Aegis. Maybe he even wanted that kill, because he's back to full now. Ice is going to be trapped in the trees, going to cog and TP himself away. Faceless is going to be happy with what they've taken. EG is going to try and chase XY. Will he get the kill? He's trying to TP out in the trees. No, Dreamcall will catch him. And that's the first kill they've gotten in a long time. And another one as they escape onto the Disruptor. Still not that much of a swing. Faceless game just playing a lot quicker. They're always a move ahead. And I think they really did win us in the draft. Not to mention the lack of lockdown and like whole team fight lockdown. They are going to have to catch that Weaver in the Chronosphere or with a silence. Otherwise, he's just going to time-lapse off all of that damage done by Lifestealer. This is one of the this is more of a 4 Protect 1 lineup with no massive damage dealers and more sort of facilitators of that Lifestealer dealing damage, who's actually gone for the Heaven's Halberd now. Interesting choice. Yes, nothing to really facilitate that. Nothing to really add it, but just to facilitate it. And he can only ever hit the one hero at once. So having them able to be just completely backtracked 4 seconds of his damage is going to almost negate his presence in the team fight whatsoever. And he's going to have to rely on extremely good Chronospheres have to rely on extremely good chronospheres from the side, from Faceless Void, and extremely good overgrowths from Zai to be able to secure these team fights. So, Black being aggressive towards this top lane tower. It looks like Team Faceless just want to shove this in. They don't care at all. No Aegis up anymore, so Black is caught another one. Zai is going to get hit, though. Is going to throw out the ultimate and will be saved by the shrine. Very good Chronosphere, hitting 2 on the edge, and not Arteezy this time. Very nice. Supernose is going to come up, and this is the site that it is not looking so good. Time lapse used on Nuts to bring him back, but Sumail's just going to blink in there quickly and kill him off. Ice is taking some damage, but Black detonates him with a raise from the low ground. Did end up going 2 for 2, though they do lose a fair bit of money, I believe, for that Vengeful Spirit. No, not too much. Not too much. That was the kind of Chronospheres that Universe needs to get. Zai getting caught out, not ideal, though he was able to regen up from the shrine. It just forced a bit of an uncomfortable fight for the side of EG, and it was really quick thinking and good placement by Universe that did save it by negating that BKB almost entirely by trapping Vengeful Spirit in the Chronosphere.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Black now does have the
Dire's structures are fortified.
does have the BKB and the Silver's Edge now finished up. We have seen the Silvers. Good swap by XY, though Puck is going to be jaunting out. Oh my, drop off from crit. Arteezy is handed off, though Jabs is going to be there to send XY back right at full health, and here comes Black from the low ground. Is he going to be able to make something happen? His team is a little bit dead at the moment. He's going to start to go onto the Supernova, and it's going to start autoing down Arteezy. Oh, very nice chrono from Universe, trapping Black. He is going to get the Requiem off, and Arteezy does go down. Oh, that's such a shame. Does have buyback, and Zai's going to be absolutely obliterated. Oh no. If there had been a better follow-up for that Chronosphere, that would have been really good, but they just didn't have it in them. Oh. Because Universe was such a clutch sphere to stop him right in that channeling. Black's been very smart this game, always saving the Requiem for when he gets disarmed by Lifestealer. The disarm from Heaven's Halberd having been sneakily buffed in quite a few patches, and now got to a point where it's undispellable by, I think, almost every ability. Doesn't matter if you BKB or Manta or do anything, you're still gonna be disarmed. So he's always been saving this Requiem so that he still has something to do when he's disarmed. Never just sitting around and being useless. Saving this Requiem, hits them with the disarm. He says, that's fine, I don't mind. I'll put my BKB so you can't stun me. And just Requiem so that your entire team has to run away. So, very smart ability choice by him. Oh my goodness, the damage coming out from him is immense. And basically 3 shots. Zai. That is not a good place. And he's going for the butterfly next. He's going to be quite the force to be reckoned with. Let's check out buyback status. It is available on Zai Universe and Arteezy. And they are going to grab the second Aegis of the game, which will come with a delicious slice of cheese for Shadow Fiend, and cheese will go onto Vengeful Spirit. Hmm. Oh man. Butterfly bought out from Black. He doesn't care about buyback. He's got Aegis.
Radiant's
And
middle
the
tower
backup
is under
of
attack.
jabs on the Weaver. He's going all in on this crazy damage. Look to take out
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
final mid lane. Interesting that they're not trying to go for the top lane though. Take down that tower so they can secure shrines. Creep pipe is cleared out though. Oh no, there's no damage on top tower because of sneaky Zai. That annoying tree man healing it up always. It's Puck making it quite annoying to force up the high ground. Though when Black gets through the hits of the backdoor detection, he's chunking through this tower like there is nothing else. Oh, Samael taking out this creep wave yet again, making just a real pain to push up into. Now this time, not going to get in, but they do have a lifesteal inside the Samael. Black is going to get hit down. Time lapse back though, almost to full health, and very successful. Black though, with a double damage rune, he really wants to get some hits onto the tower. Otherwise, Zai is going to heal it back up, and all of their progress will have been wasted. Aegis is still up on Black, and he is now disarmed. Has to walk back a little bit. Invis comes out. Able to hide. This is a tough nut to crack here, because every second that goes past that they're not killing this tower, it's being healed up by Zai, making the job even harder. They really need to win a team fight, but with the swap into swap away, Universe gets a nice two-man chrono. No, Ice has caught two. Zai pops the ultimate, but isn't gonna make much happen. Are gonna force Faceless to disengage and gonna get two for their efforts. Samael still on the back lines. Come on, Observer, what are we doing? Gets nuts.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Abs and Black gonna have to TP away. Proving to be quite annoying to push up into. Maybe Black will try and get him back for another 3-shot kill onto Zai. This could be bad. Faceless Void now going for the Aghanim Scepter, going to bring his ultimate cooldown very, very low.
A golden thread.
Now Earth Graph kind of stagnating here. Still at the 10k mark, which is quite good, but if nothing happens, it does seem like EG have the better late game. Battlefield now sitting on 3k gold. Gonna go for next. There goes the Aegis popping. That was a crucial timing that they just weren't able to make use of. smoke up by the Dire side. And have a look. Hook forward onto. Oh no. Bit of a poor play there. The cogs forcing him out, but the swap cancels the TP. And Black is going to be here. But he's in a creep. They can't take him down. Very good escape from Arteezy. And a little bit of misplay on the side of Faceless. Things possibly starting to crack and break down under the pressure of having to end this game on a bit of a time limit. Shadowfiend is going to go for the Bloodthorn. I do like this. That big damage going to be supplemented by the crits, and then the silence is going to be quite nice for some of these more elusive heroes like Puck and Faceless Void, who are able to zip out and jump out of these nasty circumstances. Oh, excuse me. That's going to be spotted by Zai. With Sumail in the area, they're going to try and go for a kill, probably. Bash up! From onto Nuts, and the Dagon on Sumail is going to get a kill. Exercise is going to get time lapse back, but Black is in the area, and he is out for blood. Get anything though, because of that. Extremely good disarm now, and they've now caught Vengeful Spirit alone. This game is starting to swing the other way around. Faceless might have missed their timing and are going to pay for it dearly if they end up losing this game. The cheese is available on the Vengeful Spirit. But I didn't get time to mention that extremely good Chronosphere that caught out the Weaver. Otherwise, we all know he would have been time-lapsing someone else back and making life just a living hell for these side of EG. But we can already see such a difference. EG now having complete map control taken back basically. Aggressive wards put out into the jungle. Starting to take towers, while previously they were restricted to their base. Evasion going to be now picked up from the Lifestealer. Just going to be a little bit of a pain. Double Aghanims picked up on the Puck and the Faceless Void. Very important on the Puck. Black just walked out of the Dream Coil last time without a care in the world because his BKB was up. Now, that's not going to be able to happen anymore. He's going to be faced with a really long stun time if he does decide to walk out of that Dream Coil. I'm going to be looking for the Roche, but he's not up for a little while.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're starting to get a little bit sloppy with their lanes, having them pushed up, and Weaver's going to pick up a gem now. He knew he knew he was around. He couldn't get him. Arteezy is sitting inside the belly of Crit. Oh no! Here's the pullback. It's Puck. He's going to yaws himself up. Is he going to be able to get away? No, he is not. The hook shot is going to be used, as well as the static field, to make sure that he does not get away. Zai, though, going to continue to be a cheeky tree and push out the top lane. No, he's going to TP back to base now. Finishes up that 4-star. Black on a godlike streak, hasn't died for at all in this game. In fact, with Sumail down with no buyback, this could be a chance to take high ground. No Aegis though, they would have really loved it. In fact, they've got an illusion in the pit. Having a look at it right now. not getting chip damage. Onto this tower. They've got a 30-second window. Are going to use the glyph. Arteezy uses the rage. He does take damage from Black, and it's a lot. He can't afford to take it. Tier 3 tower goes down. This is big. This is what Faceless have been wanting. They don't need to go for any more. Puck is back up. They're going to go straight for shrines and take the Roche. This is a very good objective if they can make use of it. But I don't think EG is going to let this happen. They're immediately coming out. I bet they're players of high enough caliber to know that Roche is a very big factor this game. And they probably have a pretty good idea that it's up. Smoke is going to be broken onto Zai, but he does force down onto the low ground. The swap brings him back up. He is stunned, so there will be no ultimate from him. A very nice zoning ultimate from Disruptor will force Universe and Sumail to get out. Arteezy's still alive. Okay, Universe is invisible though. This could be bad if he gets on top of somebody. No, they have detection on jabs. Remember the gem they picked up? Very nice. Arteezy did hop out though, and he is cleaning up the back lines. Oh no. It looks like Black walked out of the Dream Coil and he's getting seriously punished for it. I'm not even sure what's happening. This fight going all over the place. In the end, will go down on the side of Faceless. Jab's definitely going to be able to make it away with his superior Weaver speed. Black still not falling, but a bit of a sloppy fight. The cogs and the static storm making it a little bit hard to combo on top of each other. You'd think it's easy, but one pushes one out of the other, and it has to be good communication for it to happen seamlessly. Shadowfiend now sitting on 8.6k net worth. He looks like he's saving up for the full buyout of the Bloodthorn. Goodness. In fact, he can almost do it, I imagine. And he just gets the Orchid. And the Bloodthorn, yep, that's exactly what I thought. Not only that is going to help him with some of these more elusive heroes, but it will also burn through the evasion that's been picked up by Arteezy. He does have a halberd, which gives a decent chunk, and he picked his 15 evasion talent. So he is actually deceptively hard to hit, as well as his large health pool and armor. But this Bloodthorn is going to absolutely make quick work of him by getting rid of that and getting those crits on his already gigantic hits. Gonna smoke up into the Roche pit. But EG knows what's up. They have ways to initiate, and Faceless know it. They can't afford to take Roche pit because Chronosphere, an overgrowth. In fact, all of their heroes have some way to really negatively impact it. They are going to go inside the pit with all this minus armor. They are going to be able to take it very quickly. EG are unfortunately not in a place where they can really defend it. They went back to defend the middle racks. Black is going to start auto taking it down, and it's going to go so quickly. I don't think Universe is even going to have time. No, he's not. He was looking to jump into the pit, but it's just too quick. Black's damage is too much. Arteezy going to be inside the Phoenix, looking for that initiation, and Faceless is going to clean up this second shrine. Second outside shrine on the side of EG. Slowly grasping back that lead that they had and almost threw away. Pause coming out from Lifestealer. That's okay, we need your mouse in working condition for this coming fight, Arteezy, because it's going to be a big one. It's getting to that stage of the game where deaths are going to be extremely important. and buyback even more so. It's actually been a very low kill game, for the most part. So the players may not be expecting such large death timers. Well, of course they will be. Effect on jabs there, right in the cast of Sakuchi, I think. Oh god, cover your eyes, children. It's very bright. Right at that frame perfect moment. Alright, so Shadow Fiend does have the Aegis. Is probably going to look for high ground. A Rax would be very good. It would inject a lot of gold into the Dire, helping some of the less farmed, like Clockwork and Vengeful Spirit, finish off some large items. Looks like looking for the last Dagon recipe. Alright, ready to go. Let's go back into it. Slicing outside, he's got to be careful though. Jabs does have the gem still. He's gonna be wary of him. Running away. With the double range creep, swap back in. Fly's going to be taken out of the fight. Zai almost commits the ultimate, but that's quite a big loss they've just taken there. But he's going to hop out. Oh my, Black is almost bursted down in a second, but doesn't matter. Got him covered. EG's universe really not looking too good. A good chronosphere, but he was stunned in the middle. I'm not sure what by. This looks like it might be game. Two of those big ultimates on cooldown without buyback. Arteezy is still up though, and does take a lot of hits to take down and deals out equally as much. But this is going to be the second lane of Rax. I don't think there's anything that EG can really do about it. Oh, excuse me. Another silence, or the awkward reveal from Black. Oh, hookshot forward onto Arteezy. It's going to delay him healing a little bit. It's not going to get the kill, but it will almost certainly secure the tower on the side of Faceless. Oh, remember, we hadn't used Supernova yet. And he's back up. Black's going to try one. Oh no. Black caught in the chronosphere. There's nothing to save him this time. But wait, there's the Aegis. It's going to be surrounded though. I'm not sure how much they can really do. No, he's dead. That is a big streak to be giving away. But the lanes are heavily pushed in on almost all sides, and they're going to continue to push, especially in the bottom lane, because of that mega creep. No, super creeps. My bad. Super creeps that they do have. Not to mention, Black definitely has buyback, and Jabs is going to be very smart, and he's going to cut the mid wave behind that push. Really slow it down. In fact, they still have a tier 2 tower up. Unless Black buys back right now and dies in some sort of hideous fashion, it's almost like nothing really happened. Taking 2 racks and losing all your cores isn't good, if you can take 2 racks and lose nobody, that's obviously better. But it's a trade at this stage of the game that Faceless were really hoping for. That's going to give a lot of money to their team. Even though the net worth is a little bit is actually more even than it was before, that net worth is more evenly distributed. It's no longer so heavily, it's so top heavy on Black because he gave away such the big streak. Definitely going to be looking for top next, or they might just wait out the next Roshan to see if to get that next Aegis and Cheese. That will really help him in that next high ground push. Though keeping all the waves pushed out, very good. Making sure that EG don't have space to come in and backdoor, or if they do lose the fight, it gives them a little bit of a time buffer. Speaking of a time buffer, Shadowfiend is back up and did not need to use the buyback. So he still has it available. He's going to regain some souls now. But he'll be back up to full in no time.
Haste.
Universe, Invis. Dream Protector now has a gem. The XY's invisibility. Not gonna be all that good. Does get the callback onto Fly though. This is another thing I really don't want to have happen. Oh no, he does get the Supernova out just in time. Actually, quite a bad initiation here. Black though, he's gonna try and turn it around. He's gonna commit the ultimate, throws it out. That's gonna lower the damage of everybody, but he's caught in the chronosphere. No, this is not good at all. Jabs is gonna send him back in time, real heal him up, but he's still gonna go down. Oh my goodness. Exactly what EG needed. They are losing mid-racks. They're gonna TP back for it. Oh, they're just gonna TP Sumail back, but they did not lose anybody, not even Fly. That was such a clutch egg. Hey, you get it? Clutch of eggs. My little pun there. In fact, the net worth has now swung in favor of the Radiant for the first time in a long time this game. In fact, it hasn't even updated here. Is it in the favor of the Radiant or not? I don't know. Sort out your graph size, Frog. We'll go by that one below the timer.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh. Now, EG are going to try and force this buyback from Black. They know if they can kill him, and they definitely can if they get a solid combo with Universe. Nice send back, but he's going to rage it off. They know if they can get this buyback and then kill him again, which is not going to be too hard, if they get the right circumstance and focus it, then they have basically won this game because he's the only defense. Instead, they are going to be satisfied with the racks and go back, equalizing the game out a little bit more and giving themselves a heck of a lot of net worth and equalizing it according to the graph. This is also going to open up shrines, and I believe Roshan only just respawned. Is that correct? No, he will be respawning quite soon though.
Invisibility.
Do I have the little Roshan button? Roshan will respawn in 1 minute 40 seconds. Okay. Things really coming down to it in this first game. I cannot even imagine what the next ones are going to be like, but things really coming down to it in this first game. Now, 53 minutes. We're down to the wire here. One death from Black or Arteezy could mean the entire game. So you can bet they both have buybacks. They do. Phoenix now with a Shiva's Guard. Quite nice. I'm able to slow down that attack speed and gonna be a little bit more survivable against all of that minus. Oh, yeah.
Eyes without a face unseen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Right, a little bit of a stalemate here happening in the mid lane. Both teams gathered around, all ultimates are up. Now it's going to really come down to getting extremely good ultimates on the side of EG. That's going to win them the fight. The raw damage is in the side of Faceless with this Shadow Fiend. And if they even miss one thing and don't execute it perfectly, Jabs is just going to bring everybody back. Not sure what that ultimate was from Nuts. That was not good at all. Maybe he thought there was going to be an initiation. Alright. Bit of a mistake happening there. But this Roshan looks like it's going to go to EG. Arteezy able to bring it down quite quick with the minus armor help from Zai. They are going to scout it out though. There's nothing they can do. Oh no. With this Aegis going on Arteezy, like cheese on universe. Backpack. Ooh. But no, cheese is going to go to somebody else. Possibly Zai. We'll see. Actually, probably Puck. No, not Puck, but Puck does have a refresh orb. Times 3. No, 3 times me, he said. Not 3 times 3. 3 times 3 doesn't make sense. Okay. Now it looks like the glove is on the other foot, as they say. That now Faceless are the ones kind of stuck in their base, and EG are able to push with impunity. Gonna be able to secure this bottom tier 2 tower, the last outer tower that remains, quite easily, I imagine, unless Faceless really commits to a defense here. But knowing the teamfight capabilities and the Aegis on Sumail, on Arteezy rather, I'm not sure if they're going to do that. But they will let it fall, not try and walk up high ground with all of that counter initiate potential.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
In fact, if you go by the graph underneath, the net worth has swung basically all the other way. This is something looking quite grim for Faceless again. It's alright. It is only a best of 3. It is a best of 3, so this will not mean they are out. Yes, now the observer looks at the graph, not looking good.
Time is money.
Oh, I just looked at the wrong hero. There we are. Faceless Void now going to pick up the Manta style, allow him to deal damage in that chronosphere. Well, I didn't realize this could be such a long game. My voice is starting to go. Arteezy's just going to rage off all of those stuns and walk up, hit the tower. Swap is going to come back onto Puck, and he's going to be bursted down almost instantly by all of those spells and attacks. Oh no, Universe going to get a very good Chronosphere and going to bring down XY, separated from the group. Black going back off a bit. Puck brought back. Disarm out on Black. Arteezy hitting with impunity. Somel is going to use the what's it called? Dream Coil. And Black running away from it is going to be stunned for a monumental amount of time. Looks like they have managed to defend a little bit. They're pushing them back now. Another disarm on Black. These are just really hurting him. Oh, very nice Infest. But Swap back is going to be there. Damage comes out. It is enough. It pops the Aegis. Ice is going to be there waiting to start it up. Though they are going to focus onto Universe, who's going to get a lot of damage down, but he's not going to die. Another glimpse back is just going to get taken down by Black. EG are going to have to be a little bit careful here. They know there is no more buyback on the Puck, and there is no more Aegis on Lifestealer. Though he did get given the cheese. This might be the opportunity to push, but they're going to instead head back, regroup,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
defend their base that's being taken by top lane creeps. Ice in quite an aggressive position here. Invisible. Not gonna find much. Smoke on the Dire side. Alright, so go. Yes, they can go. Gonna head through the jungle. They're not going to have XY with them here. That's a decent amount of damage they're not going to get. If it comes down to a 5v5 man fight, they might not do so well. Oh no, Zai is going to be scouted out. He's going to scout the whole thing, and in payback, they're going to obliterate him and claim a gem. Are they going to get it? Yes, the gem's is going to pick it up. The buyback. Starting to come down in favour. Quite a back and forth game. The dangerous thing for Faceless is this top line. If they do lose a fight and are brought back, and yes, if Faceless do lose a fight and EG has the capability, they are just going to port up to this top lane that's pushed in so heavily and obliterate the base before they have time to do anything. Unless they commit a lot of money for buybacks. Creep cutting the top lane is going to be helpful for this, and in fact they are going to be able to walk straight up into the base even with creeps not there, because the creeps are pushed in the other lanes. It's just getting there that's going to be so difficult. All ultimates are up for all heroes now. XY going to TP back again to protect this middle tower. Looks like looking for the next Roche timing. Arteezy a little bit far out. Pops the Manchester. Oh no. This could be extremely bad. It's going to get hit up. Universe is going to get the Chronosphere out onto Black to try and take him down. XY is going to swap him out though. Save his life. Will he get away? Yes, Black will survive. But not before the Weaver. And the Vengeful Spirit go down. This could be EG's opportunity. Buyback was already used on Vengeful Spirit, so they know it's not up. They don't know it's not up on Weaver though. They're gonna try and go and force it, but as soon as they realize it's not there and they're fighting a 5v3, that is the time where they can really take this out of control.
Dire's middle tower is
Somehow insanely farmed on this Puck here. double push in both lanes.
Dire's middle tower.
Looks like they're realizing that they don't have ultimates available. And Universe does have his.
Dire's middle barracks.
Have the cheese as well.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
The tower's gonna go down.
Dire's bottom
And the
tower
mid
is
racks.
under attack. Dire's structures are falling.
Yes. Okay, there's the ultimate. Onto Black. He's gonna buy back instantly though. I'm not sure what he can get done. Yeah. He can take the tier 3 tower. I'm gonna walk back. Glimpse back onto Smail. He's just gonna blink out though and be completely fine.
Radiant's middle tower is
Big
under
fingers.
attack.
Bigger
Dire's
play.
middle tower is under attack.
A prize.
No ultimate, not able to hook shot forward. Well, in one fell swoop, EG was able to equalize and force the buyback onto Black. And in fact, they're going to be in a prime position. No. Faceless is going to be in a prime position for Roshan because it's going to respawn very soon. I know it's up. I know it's going to be up quite soon. Shadow Fiend now with the Satanic. Almost there. But he's gonna respawn right in front of Universe. Do they? The Die know about it? I don't think so. Universe is in there all by himself. This could be dangerous. No, he's gonna hide in the pit and get a nice chronosphere onto XY. He's gonna get time lapse back. But Black is there with the Requiem on the high ground. Arteezy is gonna get stunned up. Universe looking for something else. So far, a lot of ultimates traded, but no kills. Good play by Jams to get the time lapse onto XY, bringing him back up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still no supernova. Oh, TP back onto the puck. That is a dieback. He doesn't have buyback at least. XY gonna stun up Lifestealer and disarm Shadow Fiend. Really hard to kill. Oh no. Nice chronosphere by Universe. Doesn't even matter that he caught Arteezy in it. He's gonna block out everything and Black is gonna get. Oh no! Dieback from Black. Arteezy just too strong. Universe and Arteezy with cheese. I'm not sure there's anything they can do now. Okay, this is definitely GG. They're gonna call it now. Good game.
Radiant's ancient is in
Oh. What a good win by Evil Geniuses. If I was Faceless this game, I wouldn't be feeling bad either. They had EG on the ropes for such a long time and it was right down to it by the end there. Let's take a look at these graphs. Now, this is what I think really was one of the kickers, or one of the nails in the coffin onto the side of Faceless. Their only real damage output was Black on the Shadow Fiend, and because of the latest change on Heaven's Halberd, they were able to disarm him for how long? 5.5 seconds? 11 seconds. 11 seconds of disarm on the Evil Genius side, even with a maximum time BKB on Black, it wouldn't have made a difference because there's 11 seconds of disarm that can't be gotten rid of. They're able to lock him down and get him to be absolutely useless for all that time. And if he's your only source of damage, then 11 seconds may as well be the whole game. Sumail doing very well to have only died 6 times, getting extremely strong. Look at all these slots, crazy amount of items, picking up the BKB later on in the game to save himself. Arteezy's will, playing well, very good play from Black, only dying 4 times in that entire game, but not enough. That game from Evil Geniuses still got it. I also really do like the Midas pickup at the start of the towards the middle of the game. I think it was 28 minutes or 18 minutes around. Arteezy decided, hey, okay, we are losing these early fights here, but we have the better late game. We know Universe is going to get a Scepter, and we know we're going to have these 3 or 4 massive team fight winning ultimates that are going to be able to lock down things. We need to bring it out. So Arteezy doubled down on this late game and bought himself a Midas to be able to accelerate his farm and get those late game items a little bit sooner. Faceless were really on a timer when they saw that come out. And they definitely tried. They were hitting high ground. They were sitting in the mid lane for a long time, trying to kill that tower with Zai cheekily healing it up right in front of their faces. They eventually did, and they took 2 sets of racks, but lost a lot for it. Well, okay. That is over, and my voice definitely needs a rest. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to cast anymore, but it was a lot of fun, and I'll be back tomorrow around the same time to probably do another game for the Manila Masters. It's a 3-day tournament, so there'll be plenty of games to watch, and even after the tournament is finished, there'll be definitely time to watch some of the replays since I do have the ticket. Anyway, thank you those who did tune in for tuning in. At the moment there's 0 people tuning in, but that's okay. And I will be back again tomorrow. Thank you for listening.